hard, hard, difficult and bad. So look at how this thing is. Look at how the thing is. I don't know. Okay, let me see how I can do this. Because this is what the enemy normally do. The guy has this strategy, and a lot of people are still falling for this guy, and they don't realize his strategy. They don't realize his steps. They don't realize how this guy operates. It's very simple. The enemy is always here, whispering to you. He's always whispering to you. These are the promises of God for your life. Promises of God about your life. So God has promised you something. But the day you are aware of it and you align your plan with God's purpose for your life, you are intentional about making a difference, creating the product and services. The enemy always come in the middle here and put some distractions here as problems. He comes here and put problems that will block your promises. But your ability to look through the problem and still focus on your promises is very, very important. So, and this thing happened where God wants, it always happens so that you lose focus on your promises and start focusing on the problem. So whatever you want to do, as you set up, the challenge that will come is to make you feel bad, is to make it difficult, is to make you become weak. But there's something I want to share with you. God wants you to learn how to look through your problem and still see the promise. If the problem was not there, he will not even talk about it. So you recognizing that you have to recognize this particular strategy, that the day you say, I want to come to millionaire school, there's going to be a lot of challenges that will make you not to come. It is you want to read book that day, you will so tired, sleep will so worry you. But you still have the courage and the determination to sit down and try something and be sleeping and try something and be sleeping. It's just the way it works. I said, I wanted a 6-pack. I wanted 6-packs. So I tried. The first time, because trying is lying. You say something, I try, you don't want to do it. So I'm lying to myself. Okay, but I tried now. So, but trying is simply lying to yourself. You want to do something, you do whatever it takes. It's called the third level of commitment. The first level is I will try. Second level, I will do my best. Third level is I will do whatever it takes. You have to do whatever it takes. Because I tried. What I said I tried was that the first day I tried, they'll get the 6-packs or more. The following morning, the kind pains where I felt from my stomach, I quit. I told them I know they do again. Why do I quit so easily? Because I tried. But if I make up my mind to do whatever it takes, do you think I will quit? I will not quit. I will not quit. You know what I start telling myself? Dangote doesn't have 6-packs. So this one don't have 6-packs. I was just lying to myself. When somebody wants to try something, he's lying. They're not lying. The face is lying loose. He doesn't want to do it. He's lying loose. He doesn't want to do it. So me, I tried now, so I was lying to myself. I didn't want to do it. Because if I really wanted to do it, I would have done it. And if I make up my mind to do it, I will still do it. I've not made up my mind yet. That's why I quit. So no need to blame your father and your mother why you are still struggling financially. It's because you have not done whatever it takes. The first level of commitment is I will try. Second, I will do my best. Third level, I will do whatever it takes. That is the only way to succeed. That is the only way. Forget about what people are telling you. The day you don't find something to do whatever it takes, forget that, you will compromise. The day small rain fall, you will use that rain as an excuse. Anything that happens, use as an excuse. Your great grand auntie, brother, uncle die. Use as an excuse not to come. So, but if you want to do whatever it takes, if you like, let it fall, brimstones and waiting, fire, you will enter, you will come. Yes or yes? Forget that way they tell me. They already know. As I will look at people's excuses. Why is it poor? They start to complain. I just smile because I know, say, you are still where you are today because you have not made up your mind to do whatever it takes. I know. Read from this chapter to this chapter. I start giving excuses. I don't have time. I already know that you are not making up your mind to do whatever it takes. So the enemy always comes to put problems, challenges, discouragement to block you from your promises. But if you can persistently, like what happened to 3 Hebrew men, maybe they tell the king that we cannot bow down to your God. They put fire. In fact, the more they keep saying no, they increase the fire. In fact, the fire flame even kills some of those men. But they never look at the fire as a limitation. They're looking at their God. Did the fire burn them? No. Why? Because the challenges is never the problem. Daniel, lion was there. ignore the lion and walk on with God. The lion eat him? No. So if you keep looking at problems, you can't make advancement in life. Problems are going to limit you. You don't have money. You need to look at, I don't have money in your pocket. That will limit you. Money, no, they start to trek. Trek, make a steps. But you keep sitting down and say, I'm waiting for perfect moment. But I tell you the truth, there's nothing like perfect moment. You will never have perfect moment. You have to take the moment and make it perfect. Don't wait for a moment. Just start now. Turn on now. The best time to start is now. Turn on now. All this I go do. Now make sure I will never fly. Procrastination, I go do tomorrow. So what will happen is that each time a man is aware of his potentials and is intentional about it, he put decision on it, disruption follows. That's what happened. Disruption follows. And when disruption follows, that comes number 4. Number 4 is called discipline. Tell me what discipline. So you must be disciplined to follow you whatever you say you will do. I will give you my own version of my discipline. I'll be saying like some that discipline is not punishment. Discipline is the capacity to use your mind to do what you say you will do, whether you feel like it or not. Write it on your note. Start the way I start to. Discipline is not punishment, full stop, so that you know it's not punishment. Because poor people think that discipline is punishment. Discipline is not punishment. Write it on your note. Even though I've written many times, Daniel, welcome, sir. Write on your note. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is not punishment. Full stop. Discipline is the capacity to use your mind, to control your body, to do what you say you will do, whether you feel like it or not. It's not about feelings. So you don't have to feel. If you want to wait for feelings, you quit like I did. And do you know why I did not get the 6 packs? Because I quit. Winners never quit. Quitters never win. So you see, I will not have the 6 packs if I keep quitting. If I quit more than 3 times, it becomes a habit. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is the capacity to use your mind, control your body, to do what you say you will do, whether you feel like it or not. Stop saying I don't feel like. Every time a man talk to me and say I don't feel like, I know the man is not ready yet. I don't feel like coming. I don't feel like reading book. I don't feel like. So you see, feelings and emotions are temporary. So you should not make decisions based on feelings and emotion. Make decisions based on your decisions, your visions, your goals, your mission, your core values, your creativity, your purpose, your fulfillment. These are the things becoming significant. So because they come to a time you will not feel like. You're a human being now, so you will not feel like sometimes it happens. So once you decide 6 steps to better transformation, once you decide, there's a need to be disciplined, to remain on course, irrespective of circumstances, to do what you say you will do, whether you feel like it or not. The next thing to do is to recognize the disruptions and challenges that can come. Recognize your progress. You must recognize. Recognition. So you must recognize your wins, your challenges. You must recognize your progress. You must appreciate yourself. You must recognize. And there's no way you can recognize your progress without control. Without control. You must put controls. You must put systems in place. You must put structures in place. You must use controls like KPI, key performance indicators, DMO, daily limit operation, SOP, standard operation operating procedures. So you must track. You must put a tracker. You must track your progress. You must track. Okay, I'm going to send 20 texts today. How are you sure you send the document down? So if you don't document your processes, you cannot repeat the results, cannot repeat the outcomes. So documentation helps you improve results, help you improve outcomes. And without documentation, it overwhelms you. If documentation, you can improve. You can only improve what you've documented. So there is no way you cannot recognize your wins, your progress, your challenges, your how to improve your results. So take time to acknowledge your progress. God says in Genesis, and he saw it and he said it was good. Let there be light, and he said it was good. That means God will recognize his progress. Write down on your notes, very important. Take time to acknowledge your progress. Take time to acknowledge your progress. Take time to acknowledge your progress. Take time to make inventories. Take time to recognize your progress. Take time to make your inventories. Take time to invest in yourself. Take time to track your progress. If you don't do that, your name is sorry. So recognize your own win. Appreciate them, because it's the process. It's how things work. So don't only recognize your struggles and challenges and problems alone, also recognize your own win. And the last steps, before I go to 3 areas you need to apply this to work for you. I have just 7 minutes more. Number 6, don't worry, we just mentioned the 3 areas. Number 6 is called celebration. So celebration, learn to celebrate your own win because it will help you desire more wins. Write it down your notes. Learn to celebrate your own wins because it will help you desire more wins. Don't just talk about transformation, but what to transform. Don't just talk about growth. Talk about what do you want to grow. So I will give you 3 areas to grow yourself, and this will be very important. So I will not talk about transformation. And then what exactly do I want you to transform? 3 things. These 3 areas will help you a lot. I don't talk about you should grow. In what areas do you must grow? So the 3 areas you must grow, it will help you grow your business, your investment, your marriage, your business, your organization is in 3 areas. And those 3 areas, you have to apply 6 of them in the 3 areas. So let me clean some of these things so that we can go. So you grow in 3 areas. I'll just give you 3 areas, then we'll now start talking about it in case time finish. The 3 areas you must grow is called mindset. Number 2, skill set. Number 3, tool set. These are the 3 areas you must grow yourself. So I'll just give a little bit note because when I talk about mindset, I'm talking about you must grow in your mindset in terms of your identity. I call it identity code. Number B, your expectations. Your mindset must expect positive things, expectations. Okay. Number 3, you must also grow your tenacity. I'll give you a note. So you must grow your mindset in terms of your identity code, expectations, tenacity. Okay. So your skill set, you must grow in your skill set. You must grow in A. I'll give you some notes there. I don't know. Your selling skills, sales skills. Number B, you must grow in your marketing and branding of your product or service as an entrepreneur. C, branding. So let me give you some things to write, or I can read them because my time is fast spent. Your mind is your identity code. Your mind need to be infinite to recognize infinite possibilities that can happen in your life. We believe that when you take inventories of your belief system, it will help you to become more impactful, powerful version of yourself. If you want to achieve any forms of human excellence, find somebody who is excellent in that area. Model 3 things about that person. Number 1 is belief system. Number 2 is mental syntax. And number 3 is physiology, the way he does things. So when it comes to expectations, beliefs on how things works, you desire and how things works, you must believe that things works the way they work. Until you do things the way they work, it will not work for you. Formula for this disaster and delusion is that trying to make things work your own way instead of recognizing principles and laws that govern that thing. Poor people have disparaging expectations, wealthy people have empowering expectations. Poor people believe that for me to win, it believes in inability and, of course, of their capacity and potentials. Expect everything to work the way they work. If something is not working on you, it's working for you to become a better person. And if you will every time become better when you decide that whatever that is not working for your blessings is working for your lessons. So when it comes to tenacity, it means dogged determination. I should have said something about tenacity here. I must do this about tenacity. I must do this about tenacity because if I don't do this, I'll end up sabotaging one of the pillars of today's class. Because most of us need to be tenacious. We need to be tenacious. We need to tenacity. And look at how it comes. There's something called fragile. And we have you might be thinking that opposite of fragile is strong. You might be thinking that opposite of fragile is strong, but it's not strong. Opposite of fragile is anti-fragile. Anti-fragile. That is the opposite of fragile. So in the middle here, you have strong here. Okay, so what happened is that the opposite of fragile is anti-fragile. Fragile means that it is easily broken. That's what it means. Fragile means that it is easily broken. When something is fragile, it means that it is easily broken. That's what it is. So what happened there is that things that break the strong and the fragile will make you stronger. The same candlesticks that put the fire, the candlesticks, that puts that the wind will extinguish, will make the bush burn. The bush will burn, the forest will burn. So that to say that how can I become tenacious? You only become tenacious when something that breaks the fragile easily break the strong, difficult, it will make you stronger. That means whatever make people to quit will make the strong to quit difficult, but will make you stronger because you are anti-fragile. So it simply means you have tenacity. Tenacity means that what breaks people make you stronger. That's tenacity. What makes you quit makes you focus. What makes people give excuse make you not to give excuse. That means tenacity is a mindset. Tenacity is a mindset. So expecting something to always work for you is a mindset. Mindset. Having the right identity is a mindset. Mindset. So when it comes to skill set, the opposite of selling is buying. So you have to understand that most people hate selling, but they love to buy. You have to read books about selling, attend seminars, coaches, makes presentation as much as possible. Selling is uncovering the value of what you have to offer, uncovering the value of what I have to offer you so well that people are happy and willing to exchange their money to have the product or services that I'm offering. So it's to reveal what I have so that people can pay money for it. Marketing is the act and science of discovering and developing more and more of your products and services of your opportunity to people to buy. So marketing is all about questions and answers. So branding is a name that reminds people of a story. So build a personal brand before a global brand. Your personal brand will make you easily to scale and scale and scale. The last one, tool set. Connect device to your business, internet, artificial intelligence, connect people to your business. So if you actually want to have a transformation in any area of your life, you must be aware, you must have intention, and what again? Take your notes. You must decide, you must also be disciplined, recognize, and do what? Celebrate your wins. And you do this in 3 areas of your life. Number 1 is what? Mindset. Number 2 is what? Skill set. Number 3 is what? Tool set. I'm actually have to end this class today because tomorrow I have something powerful for you, and I can't wait for tomorrow's class. So the online community, our class is 8 to 9, so we just have to end it right now. It's just 1 minute to 9. Yes, it's a little bit late today, but it's fine. But let me say this to the online community. Thank you so much. Yesterday when we checked our YouTube channel, the highest country after Nigeria is US, UK, and every other part of the world. So thank you all of you watching us from US, from UK, from Dubai, from Middle East, from Asia. Everybody wants to say thank you to you, but I want to give a professional advice. Don't get involved in a business as an entrepreneur without a mentor. My advice is always, mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. He that stands on the shoulder of mentors will see far. Stand on the shoulder of mentors, you will see far, you will cut down the mistakes, and the sky will be your starting point. See you at the top. Bye-bye for now. That's the best we can take today. Okay? And then for the rest of us,